Today, we're diving into this really powerful story about a young girl who almost lost everything. But she found hope in the most unexpected way. It's a story that really makes you ask, what happens when someone just refuses to let their dream die? The story kicks off with this incredibly moving line. And wow, it just sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it? It's really for anyone out there who's ever had someone or something stand in the way of their ambition. All right, so let's begin where it all started, with the dream taking root in a small, dusty village. This is where we meet our main character, Anaya, a girl whose world, right now, feels absolutely full of possibilities. So, Anaya's just 16 years old, living in a quiet little village, but her dreams, they are anything but small. She is the top student in her class, absolutely loves her books, and she has this one crystal-clear ambition. She wants to become a teacher, not just for herself, but to help every other girl in her village get the chance to study and dream just like her. But you know how life is, right? It hardly ever follows a straight line. For Anaya, a single conversation is about to come along and just shatter the world she knows, stopping her dream right in its tracks. One evening, her father says these 5 words that change everything. Your marriage has been fixed. And just like that, it's over. Her final exams are only a month away, but the decision's been made. Her books get packed up, and her school uniform is folded away for the very last time. Her entire reality just shifts, almost overnight. The life of a student, full of books and laughter and this bright future, is suddenly replaced by the life of a bride, which means cooking, cleaning, endless chores. But look closely at that last detail. A hidden notebook. Secret study at night. The dream isn't totally gone. It's just gone into hiding. Anaya feels completely alone, thinking nobody cares about her dreams anymore. But then, right when she's about to give up, an unexpected person steps into her life and changes absolutely everything. And this is him, her father-in-law, Mr. Dev. Now, he's a retired school principal, a wise, calm man who sees more than he lets on. One evening, he notices a light on Anaya's room and finds her secretly writing, just trying to hold on to all that knowledge she'd fought so hard to learn. He doesn't get angry. He doesn't scold her. Instead, he asks this simple, incredibly powerful question. And that question, it challenges everything she's been told, everything she's been made to believe. It's the first time anyone has even suggested that her life as a wife doesn't have to be the end of her life as a dreamer. And then he follows it up with this profound statement. I mean, think about what he's saying here. He's not just validating her dream. He's completely flipping the script on what family responsibility means. In his eyes, it's their job to support her ambitions, not to erase them. And this is the moment hope really comes back to life. So from that night on, things really start to change. With a mentor by her side, Anaya starts her journey back to education, taking it one small, careful step at a time. So the comeback begins. Mr. Dev starts digging out his old textbooks and tutoring her in the courtyard after dark. Then he finds an opportunity for her at a local school that needs help. And even though she's so nervous at first, her passion just shines through. She connects with those young girls, and pretty soon they give her a new name, Teacher Anaya. She's not just studying her dream anymore. She's finally living it. Word starts to spread around the village. Anaya becomes a real inspiration. But her journey to make that dream official, well, that's really just getting started. So Mr. Dev, seeing her incredible progress, goes to her old school. He tells them about the amazing work she's been doing and actually arranges for her to take an official teacher's exam. If she passes this, she can finally officially become what she was always meant to be. So Anaya studies harder than she ever has before, with her mentor right there guiding her every single night. The day of the exam comes, and she pours every last bit of herself into it. And then they wait. Weeks go by. And finally, a single letter arrives that holds her entire future inside. She passed. And not only did she pass, she got top marks. The brightest girl in her old school proved she still had it. It's just this incredible moment of triumph, It's the result of all that secret studying, all her hard work, and her mentor's unwavering faith in her. When she thanks him, this is his humble reply. He just completely empowers her. He makes it so clear that, he might have shown her the door, but she was the one who had the strength and the courage to walk right through it. And her success, this wasn't just a personal victory. Oh no, it became a legacy of hope that went on to transform her entire community.
The tiny class she started with just a handful of girls, it grew into a big, thriving school. People in the village who once said a girl's education didn't matter, well, now they wanted their daughters to be just like Teacher Anaya. She didn't just become a teacher, she became a real force for change.
Years later, she's standing with her father-in-law, looking at this school she built, and he shares this final piece of wisdom with her. And it's just such a beautiful summary of their whole journey. This idea that a real, true dream has a strength all its own.
Anya's story is such a powerful reminder that sometimes all it takes is one person to see the light in you when you can't see it yourself. So it kind of leaves us with a question to think about. Who was your Mr. Div? Who was the person who helped you see the door so you could find the courage to walk through it?